All right, so we're going to be doing just some general practice on differential equations. So we've practiced separating. This one we're really going to go through the whole process. Now remember that if it wants a general solution, we don't need to do solving for C, and we don't need to select. So if it's general, see this says particular, if it says general, we only separate, integrate, and isolate. If it says particular, we need to do 5 things instead of 3. Okay. Find the particular solution of y equals f of x for the given differential equation with the initial condition. Wow, solved. F of 2 equals 0. So the first thing we do is let the screen stop being blurry. Is we separate this. So dy equals y minus 1 over x squared dx. Moving dy dx to the other side. I'm going to go ahead and divide by y minus 1. And that becomes dy over y minus 1. And this side becomes dx over x squared. Notice x cannot be 0. That's a condition we were given right at the start. Okay. Since I'm about to integrate, I'm going to rewrite for integration. This one's going to stay dy over y minus 1. This side's going to become x to the negative 2 dx. And then I will integrate. I will get ln y minus 1 equals x to the negative 1, because we add 1 to that, divided by our new exponent, plus c. Cleaning that up just a little bit. Ln absolute value y minus 1 equals negative 1 over x plus c. Solve for c and plug back in. So we're going to take our initial condition. We're going to solve for c. So we have the ln of y minus 0. Oh wait, excuse me. Y minus 1, y is 0, equals negative 1 over 2 plus c. The natural log of 0 minus 1, ln of negative 1, absolute value makes that the natural log of 1, and the natural log of 1 is 0, equals, so 0 equals negative 1/2 plus c, meaning that c equals 1/2. And plug the value we just found back in. So I'm going to take my equation, ln absolute value y minus 1 equals negative 1 over x plus c, which is 1/2. Okay. Isolate y and select the proper solution if applicable. So now we're going to isolate y. So make both sides exponent of e. Okay. This side becomes y minus 1. And I'll put it in the absolute value, equals e to the negative 1x times e to the 1/2. And so y minus 1 equals plus or minus e to the 1/2 is the square root of e times e to the negative 1x. And so y equals 1 plus or minus square root e times e to the negative 1x. I need to select the proper solution, my initial condition, f of 2 equals 0. Okay. By the way, If you leave this as e to the x1 plus 1/2 the whole time, it's okay. So I'm going to go ahead and plug in my initial condition, and so I'll have 0 equals 1 plus or minus square root e times e to the negative 1 over 2, which means I have one plus minus e to the 1/2 times e to the negative 1/2, which becomes e to the 0. See, it took it a minute before it became 0, but it did. So I have 1 plus or minus 1, and I'm supposed to get 2, which means I need to add, not subtract. Oh, I'm supposed to get 0, excuse me, which means I need to subtract. So I need the negative case. So my answer is y equals 1 minus e square root e times e to the negative 1 over x. And again, I could have left it back here, never gone through this. Right here, I could have just stopped right there. I like to do it in case, because sometimes it becomes something nice. The square root of e was annoying. But there you go. And that's that. It took me about 6.5 minutes to do this problem all the way through. There are 3 more. I'm not going to do them for you. I will provide you with answers, but I'm not going to do them. I'm not going to provide you with work. I'm just going to provide you with answers. So the answers will be in a minute. So we've got this one. Remember, separate, integrate. I've got, sorry. And I've got this one for you to do, and this one. So, again, it took me about 6.5 minutes, which means it'll probably take you 15 for the first two. So we've got 3 problems, 15 minutes apiece is a likely expectation, and you should get faster as you do it more. The hardest part sometimes is right in here on part D when we're playing games. Okay. But if you leave it and it's correct, you're all set. I'll show you lots of different alternatives. So the answers will be posted for each of these problems along with this ed puzzle. And again, you need to do the last 3. Fun. I know. Good luck. Have a great day.